Here's Jacob Smith. His shot. He scores! Centering pass. Oh, what a sensational save. It's 2-on-1. Here's Chesson winding up for one-timer. Savino, he scores! Chong with a brilliant move. She scores! Shoots, he scores!
Live from Fifth Third Arena in Chicago, it's the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. Alongside Rudy Hodgson and rinkside Wes Anderson, I am Chris Dubiel, bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's action between the third and fourth place teams in the SHL, a couple of squads that have been playing really well of late. The Loyola Ramblers Gold Squad against the St. Ignatius Wolfpack, the home team tonight in the gold sweaters. We're going to send it downstairs to get the Loyola perspective as Wes Anderson is rinkside with the assistant coach of the Ramblers, Dustin Lockwood. Let's go down to Wes.
Thanks, Chris. Coach, you're on a 5-game winning streak, scoring over 5 goals in each game. What's been the key to success on offense?
I mean, we're just keeping things simple. You know, we know that when we can get the puck in deep and we can forecheck hard, good things are going to happen. So just keeping things simple, really.
Now, on the other side of the puck there, you got the lowest goals against average in the SHL. What have you liked from your goalies so far in this short season?
I mean, they've been doing what we've asked of them. And, I mean, it's not just them. It's our whole team. We buy into our defensive coverage. You know, as well as they've played, it's the entire team that's really locking it down in that zone.
Thanks, guys. Back up to you.
Thanks, Wes. Yeah, this Loyola team, they have been very aggressive on the forecheck. They've been very good at special teams as well. And Charlie Trapp, the goaltender, he has been running with the opportunity to get some starts here for Loyola. Really great numbers in 7 starts in the SHL. He's rocking a 1.5 goals against average and a save percentage of 94. And this is a freshman goalie that's gotten a chance to play some more minutes here with the injury to Declan Smith.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it wouldn't be a broadcast with Wes Anderson if we didn't bring up the netminders, right? I mean, absolutely. I mean, you look at both. They have a two-headed monster in James Roche and Charles Trapp. I mean, you mentioned it. That .940 save percentage has been fabulous, and that 1.54 equally as impressive. And if Loyola wants a chance against a very potent offense, they're going to have to rely on their netminders tonight. Yeah, you mentioned the potent offense for St. Ignatius. They are leading the SHL in goal scoring so far this season. They're the highest scoring team with 53 goals in SHL play. They're the top first period goal scoring team with 18. So you can tell this team's getting off to fast starts. I think the only issue for St. Ignatius is just keeping their opponents at bay and keeping the puck out of the net. Yeah, I mean, they've played more games than this Rambler team, and, you know, they have the same amount of wins, and they're just behind Loyola in the standings. But you look at the offense, and they're led by Tiernan Ryan. He's got 12 this season, 23 points. He's been absolutely remarkable, getting it done when other players just simply can't. So he's kind of been leading that offensive charge, and tonight I look at a guy like him to get it done for. Yeah, Tiernan Ryan not only has been leading his team, he's leading the league. He's tops in the SHL with 23 points in 15 games. His 12 goals are tied for first in the SHL. St. Ignatius comes into this game with a 9-6 record, while Loyola Gold comes in at 9-1-1. They are red hot. They have won 5 in a row, including a 5-0 home victory against New Trier Green back on October 29th. And that's one of those wins for this Loyola team that you can kind of highlight and look back as one of their better performances of the season. Absolutely. It's something that you build off of, right? We're kind of close to the halfway mark in the season. This is kind of where you start to figure out the identity of your team and what you're going to see down the stretch of the rest of the regular season. And this is really a tough test for both of these teams who really have a lot to prove right now, especially when you look at this Wolfpack team. They're switching leagues. They're coming off a Kennedy Cup, and they're really asking themselves, can we get it done at this level? Tonight, we're going to find out if they can. Definitely.
Yeah, the Wolfpack, by the way, they still play in the CCHL. They've got a 6-2 record in that league, a 9-6 record in the SHL, and part of the reason they've joined the SHL, they want to get more of that top competition because they are one of the teams in Illinois that has their eyes on a state title. They want to go on a run just like Loyola does, and these two teams are just about ready to line up for the opening face-off. Loyola in their maroon jerseys, St. Ignatius in their golds. Liam Finnegan will face off with Tiernan Ryan. Finnegan, the leading goal scorer for the Ramblers this season. He's got 10 goals and 6 assists in 11 games thus far. So top scorer against top scorer in the face-off circle. Looks like we got some kind of issue, possibly as the officials are going over to the St. Ignatius bench. There might be a little divot in the ice they need to fix up.
Actually,
they were
fixing the net.
Were short on pucks, maybe?
No, the net had a little rip, and they had to go over there and kind of tie it together, make sure that no puck slipped through.
Looks like we're good to go now. Teams are lined up for the drop of the puck. Thanks for being with us on this late Wednesday night. And we are underway for the SHL Game of the Week. Wolfpack try to dump the puck in. It comes back into their zone. Their captain, Charlie Reef, spins it up the boards. Loyola keeps it in. Here's a wrister. It's blocked. Never got to the net. A loose puck is dug out of there and cleared out. Mike Holub chasing after it, but he's not going to win a race for icing, and it'll come back down into the St. Ignatius zone.
Very early in this game, naturally seconds in, but a very aggressive forecheck from Loyola. I mean, they had 3 guys pinching deep, and if St. Ignatius would have been able to corral the puck, they would have had numbers the other way.
That's the message from Scott Sorello to his squad. This team is not going to sit back. They are going to play aggressive and get up in on the forecheck. Here come the Wolfpack. Streaking down the left wing. A centering pass hit off a skate as Jackson Steinloff was looking to feed a teammate. Back they come the other way. Loyola into the offensive zone. Pass back to the point, and it jumped off the stick of Matt Klein, and he'll have to go back after it. Klein looking for a headman pass. That went off of a leg. Finds Messina. Tommy Messina looking to center. That's blocked. A nice stretch by Hutch Dunley to get in front of that pass. And then a chip off of Steinloff, and the Wolfpack will go off for a change.
Good defensive shift there for the Wolfpack, not letting them get in, kind of controlling that blue line, not letting Loyola really break in as they get an offsides on that early rush.
Pereno in ahead of the play, as they have been on the attack, Loyola. Just a little overzealous there on the offside. Face-off just outside the St. Ignatius zone. We've played about a minute and a half here in this first period. No score yet. Here's the face-off. In the Loyola zone, it's LaRue. Off the boards, taken away, and a centering pass just didn't connect with Mike Holub. Otherwise, that would have been a nice opportunity for the home team.
Yeah, big miscue there as we're going to get an icing, but you kind of have to like the speed of Iggy and the way they were able to kind of read that play. Certainly a little bit of a mistake there. You're not going to see that very often behind the net, but that's how you capitalize, and that's what tonight's game is going to be about. Who can capitalize on the small mistakes?
These are two teams clicking on all cylinders so far, so usually when you have a matchup like this, those little margins are so tight that, like you say, that capitalizing on the mistake could very well be the difference. Here's a long wrister. That's blocked away and up out of play. Over the top of the glass where Charlie Trapp is still looking to make his first save of the game. The freshman we mentioned having a great season, 5-1-1. 1.5 goals against, 940 save percentage. Off the draw, a keep in by St. Ignatius, and a long shot goes wide. Then it's rimmed around the boards here to the near side. Reef trying to get it deep. Couldn't get it by Bain, who's having himself a nice start to the season for Loyola, and then the puck goes out of play. Hit one of the players on the Loyola bench, so we get a whistle stopping play. We mentioned the starting goaltender for Loyola. For St. Ignatius, it's Ethan Laughlin, making his 10th start. He's got a 4-4-1 record, 266 goals against, and a 90 save percentage for the Wolfpack. Board battle in the neutral zone. Taken here by the Wolfpack. Reef's got it. Long wrister, stick save made by Trapp. Back the other way come the Ramblers. Big hit along the boards in front of the Loyola bench. Markowitz digging for the puck. Now Gonzalez shoots it in. Puck took a funny bounce. Here's a chance for Loyola as Markowitz takes it back. That thing bounced off the board and popped right into the slot. Here's Walker. Wrister deflected wide. At the line, it's Chris Sipe. And he has it stripped away. Could be a chance here for the Wolfpack. Walking in with a shot and a save by Trapp on Ram.
Almost had the chance on the rebound there. Could have capitalized. Couldn't get any wood on it, though. Loyola the other way.
Now Cole Jolbert with a chance. He walks in. Snapped a wrister, but it's deflected out of play. Good defensive stick there by Jimmy Doherty for the home team.
I like the way Iggy is being aggressive, and you see it right here as you look at the replay on the breakaway. Not only is that a great save by Trapp, but it's a great read to kind of turn things around. You're looking at the shot that goes out of play. Seems like Iggy's trying to capitalize on those miscues in the neutral zone, I should say. Haven't been able to capitalize, but early signs looking good.
If there's an opening, the puck is there, they're taking it. They've got the game's first 3 shots. Loyola still looking for their first shot on goal. They've had some attempts. Into the zone is Nardella, puts it up the boards.
Quite surprised they didn't have any shots there, especially in those opening minutes. Seems like they had a lot of possession deep.
Couple deflections and a couple missed shots. Oh, and then going in hard as the goaltender froze the puck was one of the Wolfpack, and quickly the Ramblers rushed to protect their goaltender. Colm Chinland went hard to the front of the net. Did a hard stop. Don't think he really snowed Trapp, but Loyola wasn't going to think twice about it.
I think Trapp's jersey tells the story. I think they got him pretty good. That's the quickest way to not make any friends here at Fifth Third. Snowing the netminder. Pretty clear example there.
Yep. Ref can call a penalty on a play like that, but they deemed it not egregious enough, so we play on. Here's Gabal getting it in deep. Battle along the wall behind the Ignatius net. Loyola wins the puck. They try to go back to the point, but the pass is just out of the reach of Will Steele. Steele trying to elude a forecheck, has to get some help. In behind. Lochnicki digging for it. It's held in by Reef, who shoots it deep. Far side, Holub chipped it down low. Holub fighting for that loose puck, but it gets cleared back to the neutral zone. Loyola's got some time to move it ahead. Now it's picked off. Collision between Pereno and Meyer. Now a chance here for Lochnicki. He walks in. He shoots, and a blocker save made by Laughlin. Rebound taken by the Ramblers. It's sent down low by Long. Tried to center it, but it didn't connect with Finnegan. Now St. Ignatius able to break it out of their zone. A flipper hit off of Walker. Loyola will try to counterattack. Here's Charlie Bain. He tried to center. That one went on goal, steered aside by Laughlin. Sipe with a long shot. That was not on target. St. Ignatius moving it back the other way. They're in over the line, and it's knocked away. Bain's got it for Loyola. Charlie Bain steps over the line. Follows it to the boards after it was poked off his stick and then out. Here's Steinloff racing for the puck. He'll rim it around the boards. And unable to get to it in time was Doherty. He was trying to keep that puck in, but the Wolfpack will have to regroup. It's chipped into the Loyola zone. Walker put it up the boards. He took a big hit there, but a turnover at the line. St. Ignatius able to keep it in. One-timer off the boards gets blocked. Still not out. Good pressure here. Here's a shot on goal, and Trapp made the save. Walker will lob it to center. Under pressure is Doherty, but he's able to steer the puck away. The Wolfpack win the puck. Here's Steinloff. Jackson Steinloff with a long shot, and it's gloved by Trapp. There will be no rebound. 10:21 to go here in the first period. We're still looking for the game's first goal.
It looks like both teams are just so eager to capitalize on the counterattack. You kind of saw it with Bain's chance, and you kind of saw it there on that last play that you just saw on the replay. That's the save that slowed down a very fast-paced couple of minutes of play here at fifth third, but both teams watch out on the counter.
After a couple quick early whistles, we had some good flow there the last few minutes. Both teams kind of ebbing and flowing through the last couple minutes of play. Shots right now are 6-2 in favor of St. Ignatius. Here's a turnover. Loyola can send it in deep. Cole Jobert chasing after that puck. He'll get to it, trying to center, and that pass is blocked off there. Not out as Steele kept it in. Another giveaway as Loyola goes to work down low. A potential stuff attempt is thwarted, and St. Ignatius moves out of the zone. A rolling puck gets away. They battle for it in neutral territory, and then it's finally dumped deep into the Loyola zone. Nice move there by Steele to elude a forechecker and clear the zone.
Got to give a lot of credit to Loyola and the way that they're able to read the play in the offensive zone. They're noticing that nobody's covering that slot. They're staying there wide open all day long. They're going to capitalize pretty soon if nobody reads those plays.
Long bank pass will get by Reef. Good recovery to race back to the puck and ward off Jobert. Otherwise, Cole Jobert would have had a path to the net. Reef, long wrister, and that's straight into the trapper of Charlie Trapp.
Yeah, Trapp will like those all day long. A credit to his defenseman not letting any odd numbers rush, just kind of scare them too much as you're taking a look at the save. A netminder of that caliber, he's going to stop that all day long as he's perfect so far.
Face-off out to his right, won by the Wolfpack. D-to-D pass. Jumped off the stick. That's shot into the corner there by Egan Ryan. Now Lucknicki will carry it out of the zone for Loyola. Trying for Pereno, but the pass jumped off his stick. A board battle in front of the penalty boxes here on the near side. Comes free to Lucknicki. He walks in, centered it, and a one-timer by Gabal. He didn't get all of it, kind of heeled the puck, and it just rolled towards the crease where it's covered by Laughlin.
I like that play from Lucknicki, the way he's able to come in with speed. You know what he's looking for. Unfortunately, his teammate not able to get a lot on that shot, but for Loyola, the blueprint is there. You can see what they're trying to do. They haven't been able to capitalize quite yet, but the foundation is certainly there and very, very impressive.
Get to those loose pucks and create chances. That's what they're trying to do so far. Just haven't been able to capitalize yet. Not getting a ton on goal so far.
No, not a lot of scary chances for either team so far. But they're still feeling themselves out, right?
Yeah, sometimes you get a little bit of a feeling out process between two teams. They have played each other. as we get a frozen puck by Laughlin. These two teams did meet on October 14th. That was a St. Ignatius victory in a shootout, a 1-0 final. And it was at this rink. So it would not be a huge shock if we saw another low-scoring game, as they've already put one of those on a box score. Centering pass off a skate. It's free at the point, but then finally cleared out of there. And into the Loyola zone. Tiernan Ryan gets to the net, and he just put it wide.
That was such a shifty play from Ryan, using his edges to kind of cut and slice in front of the net. Couldn't get the shot off, but what a beautiful move.
Turned nothing into something there. He was just kind of cruising into the zone, and all of a sudden he cut to the middle and had a quality chance. Now he's got it again, trying for the stuff attempt. Then it's put through the crease. Back out to the point. It's held in. Wolfpack trying to get something going here on the cycle, but it's broken up by Charlie Bain, who moves into the Ignatius zone. Bain trying to cut through a couple. A wrister is turned away on a follow-up try. Couldn't get on goal, but Gonzalez has it. He spun it deep. Chasing after it is Jake Dwyer. Centering pass, and that's broken up. Good defensive stick there by Jimmy Doherty. Man. It's cleared all the way down. This is going to go for, oh no, not an icing, as that's waved off. Ramblers move back the other way. Into the zone, Jobert, but they are offside. We get a whistle-stopping play with 6:43 to go here in the first. No score.
Bain has speed and skill. He's just been able to cut in and really show just how dominant he can be, really take over games. Like you said earlier, they're still feeling themselves out a little bit, but he's really stood out.
He scored the game winner over the weekend for Loyola against Carmel. Actually, that was last Thursday, I should say. A 5-4 win, a comeback win for Loyola Gold against the Corsairs. Bain had the game winner in overtime. Icing here against the Ramblers. Having a really nice season. As we mentioned, Charlie Bain, he's the leading point scorer for Loyola. He's got 21 points in 11 games.
Very quickly, while we have a chance, a big thank you to our sponsors helping make this broadcast possible. Taking a look at all the teams, graciously donated all that they have given, and I'd like to give them a quick thank you as play resumes.
Shot on goal, a stick save made by Trapp on Steinloff. Fresh set of skaters out for Loyola as they complete a change. And the face-off won by Julian Gabal. He'll chip it up the boards to Lochnicki. Fighting for the puck. Got some help from his defense. Pereno will chip it ahead. After it is Gabal. Reef beats him to the puck. Under pressure, Charlie Reef trying to fight through a couple of forecheckers, and eventually does get it back to the neutral zone. But Loyola regains possession. Walker looking up ice. Pass deflects, but finds its way to Lochnicki. Pulls up, centers for Gabal. Good stick there by Reef. Now down low, Pereno looking to center. That's deflected away. Walker kept it in.
Man, if that puck doesn't get tipped, Walker has all day long to walk it and shoot on goal.
So far, St. Ignatius doing a good job closing on those openings. Looks like something's there, but then they're quick to get their sticks in the lane.
A lot of stick on puck, absolutely, especially deep when they're in the defensive zone.
Chance in front. Oh, and that might have been blocked. Paddle down was Laughlin. He may have got his stick on it on the quick chance. Loyola with another dump in. They're good off the rush, but they are not afraid to dump and chase either, as they will get on the defense. Spun up the boards, and finally out. This looks to be an icing against St. Ignatius.
Again, it's Bain just wide open in the slot. if that puck gets through, it's just him and the netminder. I mean, they're just wide open. Taking a look at that last chance. Yep, like you said, Laughlin gets a touch on it. But look, you take a look here at just how much he's able to get on it, even though it comes in at a weird angle. Got to give a lot of credit to the shooter. But up to the task was Laughlin. Denies the chance. We're still level.
Sometimes it's all about that quick release. It might not be the hardest or most accurate shot, but sometimes it's just getting it on goal quickly is all it takes. Is you can get a funny bounce, you can find a small hole, who knows. But a quality chance there for Loyola thanks to that quick snapshot.
It's those awkward shots that tend to fool netminders just that little bit more. And that's an example where Laughlin just really tries to eat up as much space as he can, and that time he passes the test.
Yeah, good fundamentals there, helping to make that save. Puck is cleared out of the zone here by the Wolfpack. They try to hit the zone with some speed. A little chip and chase there by Bossert. Back to the point. It's sent in deep. Nobody home there for the Wolfpack as it's cleared out of there by Markowitz. But he was short of center, so this is an icing against Loyola. 4:04 to go here in the first period. No score.
We've talked a lot about the skill of both teams, but something that you're seeing, especially early, is the physicality. They are really throwing some weight around here tonight. A lot of heavy hits, a lot of collisions, especially in the neutral zone.
Fast and physical hockey game. Both teams look to be pretty sharp on their details so far. We haven't really seen a lot of mistakes from either side. Chip and chase by Joe Bear. He'll get to the puck. Got some support from Tommy Messina. Messina with it now. Dropped it back to the point. Nelson, long shot, blocked in front. A follow-up try, rolls to Messina. He moves it across. A return pass goes off the heel of his stick. Loyola battling to keep it in. Long shot, Nelson sticked away. Laughlin, centering pass, and another save by Laughlin, kicking out the pad.
Ethan Laughlin. How about that? Big extension, makes up for the errant rebound. Cutting to his right. Just some show-stopping stuff here as his first real dangerous chance. You look at the bad rebound, but he makes up for it big time, stretching out that big right leg. The stick was there just in case. Ethan Laughlin, beauty of a stop.
It was Charlie Merrill who had the point-blank chance, and that lateral movement by Laughlin, he's able to make what's easily his best game save of the game so far. 3:11 to go here in the first period, as the faceoff will be in the St. Ignatius zone following that icing. Face-off won by Loyola. Turnaround shot. Missed the goal. It's cleared out of there. Klein will dump it straight back in. Pass chipped ahead, but then jumped away from Ryan. Taken by Bain. Bain in over the line. He's bumped off the puck. Ryan ahead to Holub. Fighting for the puck. Good recovery there by Will Steele to angle his man off the puck. Then it's dumped in by Long. Laughlin will fire it around the boards. Kept in by the Ramblers. Klein fighting for it. And finally gets out. But it's picked off. Will Steele right back into the zone. Steele holds. Goes around the net and then dropped it off. Then it's swept to the near side boards. Right back to Steele. He'll keep it deep. Then fired back, but not out. A bouncing puck. Finally settled by Bain, but then it's knocked off of his stick. And then a big collision right along the far boards. And Ignatius was able to take the puck back and clear it.
Man, if there's one thing about this top unit is that they have sustained pressure.
Shot is steered aside by Laughlin and then cleared out. We've seen a lot of bouncing. That puck seems like it's been on edge for the last minute straight. Here comes Steinloff trying to get through the defense. Bumped off by Sipe, who threw a good hip check. And Loyola clears to center. Here's Pereno. In over the line. Pereno trying to elude a check. Walks to the net. Shoots one and a save made by Laughlin. Reef hurrying the other way. Wolfpack get into the offensive zone. Left off. The shot, and it goes wider than that. It was more like a shot pass, but it was behind Steinloff. As we get down to the final minute of play here in the first period.
And just a beautiful play there by Chinlin. You see what he was trying to do, just kind of bait the netminder into thinking he was going to shoot. Pass is just beyond the reach, but just a great, smart play by the young defenseman.
Chinlin was looking for his man, Austin Haynes, who was hitting the zone with speed, but the pass was disrupted, and it causes the Wolfpack to go offside.
Well, I mean, these two teams are no stranger to not scoring early in these games. The last time these two teams met, 56 minutes without a goal being scored. For context, no other game has seen that this season.
Just a wild stat. Long shot is gobbled up by Laughlin off the stick of Klein. Give a shout out to Sam Schwartz, who will be helping us out with numbers. Does a lot of the great stat keeping for the SHL website. So if you really want to dig into what goes on in this league and the trends and who's good in what situation, it's right there for you. And Sam does a great job of tracking all of it. Off the draw, we're going to have a penalty as Merrill is tripped up. This is going to be against the Wolfpack. As trap is off, they get the sixth attacker on, and St. Ignatius touches up. There's the signal for tripping.
Just a little too aggressive with the stick. You're going to get a better look at it here right off the draw. He was trying to come in. You could tell he was beat. I mean, I don't know if you would chalk that up to one of those smart penalties because there was a defenseman there that could have supported. But either way, it's 2 minutes in the box, 21.9. If they don't score in these minutes, or these seconds, they'll carry that over into the second.
Power play here for Loyola. They've been good on special teams. 8 for 26 for 30%, third in the SHL. Here's a shot and a save made by Laughlin. He looked behind him, but he was able to hang on.
Yeah, it seems like he was just a little too eager to hug his post. You see, he went down early, but he was able to kind of just fill as much space as possible, and Bain, he had that upper left corner wide open.
The St. Ignatius PK comes into this game 40 for 49. Good for 81.6%. They're fourth in the SHL on the PK. They win a draw, and they clear it all the way down. 5 seconds left. This will just about do it for the opening period here at fifth third. There's the buzzer, and we are through one period of play. Neither team finding the back of the net. We have a 0-0 score here between St. Ignatius and Loyola Gold. It's Wes Anderson, Rudy Hodgson, Chris Dubiel all here with you. We'll take a break. You're watching the SHL Network Game of the Week on YouTube Live. We are back here on the SHL Network's Game of the Week here on YouTube Live. Thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday night. We're at Fifth Third Arena, where it is a scoreless tie between St. Ignatius and Loyola Golds. 1 minute and 39 seconds of power play time to start the second period here for Loyola. Shots on goal in the first period were 12-8 in favor of the Ramblers, who really came on strong late in that first period, testing Ethan Laughlin, who made some good saves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's quite honestly the biggest reason why it isn't at least 1-0 Loyola, and I'm looking at that right pad save that came late in the first period. We said it in the open. They're going to have to rely on their netminders, both teams, and so far they've been all right.
Face-off win here by Loyola as they will have to move out from their own zone. Here is Bain, one of the captains for Loyola, gave to Finnegan. Moved it ahead to Sipe. Sipe dropped it back, Jobert. Back to Sipe at the circle, put it in front. He was looking for the stick of Finnegan for the tip, but it got away. Klein at the neutral zone as Loyola regroups here on this power play. They regain the zone. Finnegan to Bain. Looks to the point, Klein. Now Sipe. He was looking to feed it in front for Jobert, but the pass was tipped. Sipe has it again. Now Klein at the point. Takes a look, and he dealt it over to Bain. Finnegan at the circle. Dropped it back to the point. Klein walks, dishes. Sipe with the shot, missed the net. And Bain, reaching for the puck, is outbattled, and it's cleared by the Wolfpack. A good defensive effort there made by Egan Ryan.
You see that they really like trying to set up that deflection in front, at least trying to create chaos in front of the net if Laughlin gets a touch.
Last rush here for Loyola on the power play as time ticks down. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Comes back to Sipe from the corner. Sipe dealt it back. LaRue, long shot, tipped in front, saved by Laughlin. Bouncing puck, still loose as DJ Long was digging for it. He had the initial tip. Long's got it, looking to center. Now he put it back to the point. Nelson, long wrister gets deflected and down to the corner. St. Ignatius has killed the penalty, but Loyola building a few more chances after the penalty expired.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're kind of seeing it with the way they're setting up plays in the offensive zone. They really like that shot from the point that creates chaos. Look at the way Loyola players just kind of start to clog the zone. That's a different shot, but still the same thing applies as they just really rely on those shots from the point to kind of get touched, or if not, go all the way through, kind of block the eyes of Laughlin. Laughlin probably could have covered that chance, but either way, tense moments for St. Ignatius.
That last play we just saw was the DJ Long tip, and that puck just kind of hit Laughlin in the chest. That's another one of those technique saves where just being in the right spot keeps the puck out of the net. Wolfpack get into the offensive zone. They'll look to get something going after killing the penalty. A scrum in the corner as they dig for the puck. Finally comes free. Turnaround shot into the glove of Trapp. He'll just put that in his back pocket. We got a whistle-stopping play here with 14:24 left to go in the second period. Loyola with some nice chances on the power play, but we're still scoreless.
Yeah, I mean, they looked really, really sharp on that power play. You're starting to see why they're near the top of the league in that category. Special teams, such an important part, such a crucial part of a hockey game. And that time, Loyola couldn't capitalize, but they set the foundation moving forward.
They win the draw. Steele from his own end will put it ahead to Bain, but it jumped away from him. A long shot's blocked. Steinloff picks up the rebound, centered it, and a one-time attempt never got on goal. Bain across to Finnegan. Over the line, Finnegan will chip it around the defense and chase it deep. Oh, he's bodied off the puck. Good shoulder check there by Dunley. It squirts loose, but the players continue to flail away at it before Bain got it back to the point. Klein looking down low for DJ Long. Tried to center, but the pass is picked off. Not out. Steele kept it in, got it to Klein. Long shot, tipped wide of the goal. Long's got it. Chipped it back for Bain. Good cycle work here by the Ramblers. Finnegan has it. Centered, shot, stick save, and the puck is held by Laughlin.
Another example of where Loyola just kind of wears out the defense of the Wolfpack and kind of forces them to make mistakes. That sustained pressure leads to another chance. That time Laughlin very well kind of hugs his post with that reverse RVH. Puck squirts up, he gloves it down, and another crisis averted for the Wolfpack.
A good stick positioning there as well. You talked about the RVH. That technique where the goaltender is protecting the post with the near side leg down. Also had the stick in front to make that stop. Jobert digging for the puck. Got some help from Sipe. Sipe will walk it in. Cutting to the middle. Sipe holds, shoots, he scores! Chris Sipe put it under the paddle, and it's 1-0 Ramblers.
What a move. What a goal. Just what you'd expect from a player of this caliber. You'll see it on the replay. Get a better look at the way he cuts inside. Kind of uses all of that momentum to the forehand. Just sneaks it under the pads of Laughlin. Seems like he gets a touch, but not enough. It goes in, and just like that, the opener goes to Loyola. It's 1-0.
I think Laughlin might have been expecting a high shot there, but that thing stayed along the ice, and it tipped off the goal stick and in between the legs and into the back of the net. But yeah, just a great cut across. He skated to the right, shot to the left. Just kind of knifed through the middle of the ice. Great individual effort there by Chris Sipe. That's his second of the season. Good chance here for the Wolfpack. Fought off there by Trapp. They try to keep it going. Bouncing puck in front, and they're unable to connect. A really good look there for Danny Heidkamp. Wolfpack dump it in. Ramblers quick to recover the puck. Klein will send it down the ice off the glass, and that is played with a high stick, so we get a whistle stopping play, and the face-off will go back down into the Loyola zone.
A little bit of a late whistle there. It seemed like he was going to let play continue. It was certainly a high stick, but it looked like he was going to let the boys play a little bit. But you got to give a little credit to Ignatius and the way they've been able to kind of bounce back, get chances created, especially in front of the net. They haven't really been able to test Loyola on the defensive zone, but they're looking for that equalizer. They almost found it.
You always hear coaches say that the next shift after giving up a goal or even after scoring a goal is very important when it comes to either swinging the momentum your way or keeping it. Offside play here against Loyola. Bit of a collision there as Dunley gets back to his skates.
Again, a little bit more of that physical play peeking through tonight. That case, no call. Officials letting him play early, but there's a little bit of a discussion happening behind the play as kind of letting him know, hey, we'll let it go, but only so much. Don't tread that line anymore.
It's been a good physical game. Mostly clean, I would say. But you've seen a good blend of speed and physicality from both of these teams. Bouncing puck comes right to Gabal, and a good recovery there as Max Meyer got his stick in the way of that shot to prevent it from getting on goal. Otherwise, that was going to be a good chance.
Hoffman has to be on his toes there as he was kind of relaxing against the post. Saw that the puck was squirting in front of the crease, and he was ready, but fortunately, so was his defenseman getting a stick on it.
Yeah, that was Doherty. I said Meyer, but Doherty got his stick right in front of the shot, and it was harmlessly deflected up into the protective netting. Face-off win here by Loyola. It's back to the point for LaRue. Now Bain cycles down low for Finnegan. Steinloff beat him to the puck, and he's able to clear it ahead. Racing for the loose puck are the Wolfpack. Here's a chance. Sprawling out to make the save, was trapped. And then it's sent back to a vacated point, so the Wolfpack have to regroup.
Couple banana peels on the ice. A lot of guys falling down on another really good chance for the Wolfpack. They were to get the shot off, but netminder standing on his head makes a save.
A desperate race for that puck. Looked like it was going to be a really good chance for St. Ignatius. That puck gets deflected out of play. We got 10:51 to go here in the second period. A 1-0 lead for Loyola goal. Loyola Gold on the goal by Chris Sipe.
Don't let those shots on goal fool you. 17-10 in favor of the Ramblers, but this game has been pretty even. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of chances on Ignatius' side, but the chances they have gotten have been very dangerous, especially that bouncing one in front of the net. Just so happens that the Ramblers are the only ones that are able to find the back of the net.
Yeah, neither team has been able to get a ton of clean looks, but there has been some good scoring opportunities, at least some good attempts. This puck is dumped into the Loyola zone. Played out of there by Sipe, but a pass is intercepted. It's put in behind the goal. Tiernan Ryan trying to control it. Won it back from Jobert. Ryan centered. A turnaround shot, and that is blocked. Lots of bodies in front of the Loyola cage, and Sipe comes away with it. Finds Jobert on the left wing. Shoots one, and that sails wide and high and out of play.
That glove side was open. You see where he was going. That puck had eyes, but it just sails wide. As you're going to get a better look at it here, he was just a little off his angle, and it just goes wide, but another dangerous opportunities for the Wolfpack. He might have been in position now that I look at it from that angle. The angle that we're at can be a little deceiving.
And that puck went straight out of play, but the faceoff does stay inside the zone. And this time the draw won by the Wolfpack. Put up the boards, but not out. Jobert kept it in. His feed gets deflected away by Dunley. Good defensive effort there by big number 43. Now Ryan's got it. Walks into the zone. Tried to center. It's off steal. Follow-up try and a pad save made by Trapp. Doherty long wrister tipped on goal, and Trapp is there, and he hangs on.
Going to give a little credit to Trapp being able to make the save off the deflection there. He seals up the ice really well. As you're going to get a better look at it here. Just takes a little hop, and he's able to kind of squeeze together and make sure no rebound comes out. He's still on his knees. He might be a little shaken up after that scary chance in front of the net.
He'll look at the face-off to his left. And they're going to line him up and do it again. Linesman making sure nobody's cheating off the draw. 9:45 to go here in the second. 1-0 Loyola. And it's a face-off win by the Ramblers, but then the puck gummed up against the boards. Reversed the other way by LaRue. Flipped back to center. And having to chase after to Zegan Ryan. Battles there with Dwyer. Chinlund put it around to the far side, and finally it's cleared out of there. Racing to the puck is Steinloff. Tried to chip it to a teammate, but didn't have the angle, and it's cleared back the other way.
Not entirely sure what he was seeing there. Had a possible 2-on-1, had a guy streaking straight to the net, but a little mental miscue and a hit to the numbers. That'll be a call for sure.
Big hit there. The arm is up. Julian Gabal's going to go off. Shaken up on this play is Austin Haynes. Number one thing is you hope he's all right as he gets back up to his knees and back up to his skates. And Gabal trying to get a good look on him, but he knows he got him in a bad position. He's headed off to the box. So it's going to be the first power play of the game here for St. Ignatius with 9 minutes to go here in the second. And because it was a hit from behind, it's going to be a 2 and a 10. So DJ Long is serving the 2-minute minor, and Loyola is going to be without Gabal for 12 minutes. It's always a tough one to take, because you're losing essentially a whole period to be out there.
I mean, those are the kind of hits that teams are just trying to eradicate and just not let those hits happen anymore. Clearly, a hit to the numbers, and that's what's going to happen.
That's why at this level, it's an automatic 10 attached to it. Good play here by Bain at the line to hold up this zone entry and eventually gets out. Wolfpack have to regroup. 30 seconds gone by on the power play as it's shot in by Reef. Steele trying to clear, picked off. Here's Steinloff, centered. Oh, and a good stick defensively by Finnegan. Prevents a one-time chance, and then the net is knocked loose.
Tiernan Ryan was there. I mean, another golden opportunity. Great defensive play. Just getting a touch on it, but he was there. And I think if he would have got that shot off, I don't think that trap would have made it all the way there.
Yeah, I think Finnegan saved a goal. Tiernan Ryan's wide open. High danger chance there. As the pass comes from the near circle. Steinloff made a really good look there. He stole the puck, and then he saw his teammate streaking, but just a great defensive effort to thwart that play.
I mean, a player of that caliber, he doesn't miss from the slot very often. So certainly a great defensive play, and we'll resume.
Puck is dumped in here by St. Ignatius. Back to get it is Nelson. He's pressured, and it's taken away by the Wolfpack. Back to the point, Jimmy Doherty goes across. Here's a long wrister, and that hit a man in front. Nelson blocked it, and he'll fire it all the way down. .40 seconds to go on the power play for St. Ignatius. As they move into the Loyola zone, Nelson's going to get to the puck first and have plenty of time to clear it down. Laughlin will play it. Sends a high flipper. It's deflected in to the zone by Meyer. Centering pass and a stick lift there by Steele to prevent the chance for Dunley.
Loyola bench asking for an icing, but clearly was deflected just past center ice.
One-timer deflected off the glass. The play kept alive. Here's Doherty. Holds. Didn't have a lane to shoot through. Now down low. Dunley put it up the boards. Pass across to Meyer. He shoots, and that was blocked. Penalty is over. Both teams at full strength as it's sent into the Ignatius zone. Taken back by Doherty. He'll reverse it. Meyer bodied there by Long. Puck taken here by Holub. Holub trying to pass it, and that's taken away by Loyola. Long fighting through a check. Gets by one. Put it in front. They score! Finnegan! After a nice individual effort by DJ Long to fight through the defense. Makes the centering pass. And Finnegan put it home. It's 2-0.
Finnegan gets the goal, but what an assist. What an individual effort. Beautiful move to the backhand. Nice little swoop in front of the net. Finnegan cashes in, doubles the lead. But what a play by Long. Just fantastic stuff. And after killing the penalty, they come back and get one of their own. And you know what? This Loyola PK, best in the league. Before the game, they were 27-29. They have not allowed a power play goal in 8+ games.
Team leading 11th goal of the season for Liam Finnegan. That's his 11th goal in 12 games. And there might not be too many that are easier than that based on that setup by Long.
Yeah, he made it really easy on him, huh?
Had a lot of net to look at, just had to get his stick on it, really. But nonetheless did a great job of getting to the area where you need to be to score a goal like that. St. Ignatius trying to answer back as they've got the puck in the Loyola zone. A battle down low. We've got a couple of different sets of players tangled up, and the whistle sounds. We're going to have a penalty here. Laughlin was racing for the bench. This looks like it's going to be against Loyola.
It has the makeup of a frustration penalty, but there's nothing to really be frustrated about. Just kind of seems like one of those penalties that you kind of don't really need to take. Maybe he was just a little too firm on his stick.
Yeah, this is on St. Ignatius as Jack Eber goes to the box, 2 minutes for cross-checking. So the home team will have to kill off another penalty. Loyola 0 for 1 on the power play so far tonight.
Seems like Ignatius just now getting the explanation as to what we just saw and who will be serving what.
5:23 to go here in the second. A 2-0 Loyola lead, and they look to add on here with their second power play of the game. Wolfpack win the draw. Reef trying to clear it, and he will. Racing for the puck is Steinloff. He's bumped there by Klein. The St. Ignatius faithful wanted an interference call, but we play on. Sipe stops at the circle, dropped it back to Bain. Klein did not get the tip. Jobert holds, gave to Sipe. Now Finnegan gives back to Sipe behind the net. Sipe looking, centered, shot on goal, and a save by Laughlin. No rebound, as Charlie Bain was lurking in front of the net, got a stick on that loose puck.
A really tight triangle, and when you're on a 5-on-3, that's exactly what you have to do. Loyola just desperately trying to find somebody in front of the net. They're not really using the perimeter to their advantage. With such a tight triangle, you can just kind of walk in and really clog that crease and get a shot that probably can go through bodies and go in, but they're really just kind of trying to find it behind the goal line. When you have a 5-on-3, I'm not sure that's the best play, but that's their play, and let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Jobert to Klein after another face-off win by the Ramblers. Oh, and that pass just got away from Klein. The puck was on edge. Now it's a race to a loose puck. Steinloff gets there. His shot does not get on goal. And now Loyola races back the other way. Cole Jobert leads the rush. Dropped it to Bain. First penalty over for the Wolfpack. 5-on-4 now. Long shot, stick save made by Laughlin. Sipe to Klein. Klein over to Bain. He shoots, and a blocker save by Laughlin. 3 minutes to go here in the period. Finnegan, centered, shot, what a save by Laughlin! Post to post, left pad on it.
Ethan Laughlin, again, extending, making a huge save. Tiernan Ryan has a chance the other way.
Ryan has bumped off the puck, and we're going to have a penalty here against Loyola. Little momentum swing on that huge stop by Laughlin, perhaps. As now Loyola's going to head to the box, and that effectively kills the penalty. Oh, man. So we get another look at this save. Wow.
Full extension, there all the way. A huge save that, like you said, creates momentum the other way. Able to draw a penalty. St. Ignatius hoping to cut this lead in half once their penalty expires in 18 seconds.
Yep, so we will have 18 seconds of 4-on-4 action. Face off in the Loyola zone. After a scrum, it rolls back to the neutral zone, where it is taken by Hollub. Mike Hollub carries it ahead into the Loyola zone. The penalty's over. It's power play time here for the Wolfpack. Doherty with a shot, tipped on goal and a save by Trapp. Possession kept here by St. Ignatius. Long shot, tipped again, and another stop there by Trapp. This time Loyola able to clear it back to the neutral zone. Chip and chase play here by Tommy Messina. He'll try to kill some of the penalty by playing a little keep away. 1 against 3, Messina really making St. Ignatius work to get that puck back.
Yeah, great individual play to chew a little bit more of that clock and not give Ignatius any time to set anything up.
Dumped in. Ramblers get to it and clear it out. Oh, that was nearly a shorthanded rush chance for Bain if he could get by Meyer, but Meyer able to keep possession of the puck. And then an offside, so we have a whistle with 1:30 to go here in the second period. 48 seconds left on the power play here for the Wolfpack. They trail 2-0. Trying to get on the board here on home ice. And they win the draw. Steinloff lobs it ahead. It's sent in deep by Austin Haynes. Haynes has it. Gives to Steinloff. Fan on his pass. Puck rolls back towards the boards, and it's cleared out of the zone by Sipe. Final minute of play here in the second. Loose puck. Here's a chance for St. Ignatius, and a shot is stopped by Trapp as Austin Haynes was walking to the front of the net. But Trapp aggressively at the top of his crease, able to get in front of that one.
Tiernan Ryan puts his hands to his head as he can't believe the save there in front of the net as Trapp makes another huge save to keep the lead at 2-0 with less than a minute in the second stanza. Now what a game he's having.
Faceoff came outside the zone, and some questioning from the St. Ignatius bench as to why. 54 seconds left on the clock. Wolfpack win the draw. Over the line, Haynes sends it in deep. Going after it is Chinland, and the puck gets away from Tiernan Ryan. The Ramblers come back the other way. They've killed the penalty. Here's a shot, gets blocked. Comes right back to Messina. And the play is cut off there by Haynes to Chinland. Now Steinloff. Driving wide on Steele, taking off the puck. Now they battle for it in the corner. They are going to get Loyola for a penalty. As the Ramblers touch up with the whistle sounds, it's going to be a trip. Rudy giving me the hand signals like a good partner would.
We do what we can up here in the broadcast booth at Fifth Third.
So Steele is off for the trip. And it's another power play here for the Wolfpack. I believe this is their third power play as they are 0 for 2.
Got to give a little credit to Steinloff, the way he's able to draw that penalty using the speed. And honestly, he didn't really have the size, so he did what he could and got inside, was able to draw that penalty. And as a result, St. Ignatius with another man advantage.
He was still able to shield the puck on the outside of his body, and then he got a step on Steele to draw that trip. Now they battle below the goal line. Puck jammed up against the boards. Looks like this is going to do it for the second period as that puck never came free. Then the linesman will step in to prevent any further chumminess between the two sides.
Frustration right now is what you have to say for the Wolfpack, and that's why they're giving a little extra after the whistle. They're frustrated. You know, they feel like they should have at least a goal, and they haven't been able to capitalize. And a lot of that to the credit of Trapp, as you get a quick look at all the highlights from the second period.
Yeah, Trapp has been very solid for Loyola. He hasn't really had to make the sensational save, but it seemed like he's just been steady back there. And Loyola has been opportunistic. We had a great play by Sipe cutting across to get the first goal of the game for the Ramblers. And then we just saw that beautiful feed by DJ Long to Liam Finnegan, and that was the 2-0 goal. And that's where we stand after 2 periods of play. Loyola has the edge in shots, 22-15. Wolfpack will head back to the locker room and try to make some adjustments, get themselves on the board and back in this hockey game. And we will take a break. So after 2 periods of play, it's Loyola Gold 2 and St. Ignatius nothing. You are watching the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. Oh my God. Teams are making their way back onto the ice. We're just about ready to start the third period between St. Ignatius and Loyola Gold. And before we get back to the action, we're going to send it back rinkside with Wes Anderson.
Thanks, guys. Coach, you dominated the first 5 minutes of this game without letting up a shot against Loyola. How are you looking to get back to that here in the third period?
Yeah, we want to reestablish our forecheck. We believe that's a strength of this team, called the Predator forecheck. We're going to be on that nice and early here. We're starting the third period with a power play, so the goal here is to bang one in quick and then take back control of this hockey game.
Now let's focus on the other side of the puck, and your goalie, Ethan Laughlin, has made 2 huge saves to keep you in it. Just assess this game. Period.
Yeah, game 2, 5-on-3 was what was really important. That's an opportunity to climb back into this game.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the third.
Thank you.
Guys, back up to you.
That was Wes Anderson rinkside with one of the coaches of the Wolfpack, Jeff Rogers. 2-0 is the score. Loyola Gold leading on a pair of goals, one by Chris Sipe and the other by Liam Finnegan in the second period. And St. Ignatius, they've had some good scoring chances. They just need to finally find the back of the twine.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, like we said in the open, it wouldn't be a broadcast with Wes if you didn't bring up the netminders. And on one side you have Laughlin, but on the other end you have Trapp, and hasn't been tested a lot, but when he has been tested, he's been there, and he's been very, very good. And this is not anything new. He's been fantastic all season long, and we don't expect that to change here in the third.
Yeah, just a very, I think steady is the word for the way that Trapp has played in this game.
Well, not to mention, Loyola has the best net minding so far in the league, period. 2 shutouts between their 2 netminders.
Yeah.
Tied for the top. They've been great.
Yeah, that's 2 apiece for each goaltender. We get ready to get underway here in the third period. Face-off win by the Wolfpack and Tiernan Ryan. And we get underway. Still some power play time here for St. Ignatius as we start the third. As we got Will Steele in the box for a chirp. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and it's healed by Ryan, and a save made by Trapp. Ryan wins the puck back, put it in front. Oh, that skipped right through the blue paint off the leg pad of Trapp, and then finally cleared down. A good early flurry here by the home squad. Reef chips it ahead. Haynes ran into a couple of defenders, but it's not out. Steinloff's got it. Bank pass. Looking for Haynes. Stolen away by Sipe. He made a good defensive effort. And it's cleared all the way down. 45 seconds to go on the power play here for St. Ignatius. Steinloff ahead. Here's a shot, and it's blocked on the attempt there by Egan Ryan before Loyola cleared it all the way down. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Meyer gets into the zone, but right into traffic. Taken away by Bain. He'll clear it down. Good solid PK being turned in here by Loyola. Got 3 guys stacked up on the line.
I was just about to say, I love the way they kind of line up. Don't let any zone entry.
We got away from the puck. A couple of players get tangled up, and the helmet comes off of Hutch Dunley. So that's why we get the whistle stopping play. Referee can blow the play dead if he feels the player's in a compromised position. Safety first type of whistle. We get a look at that pass across to Ryan. Great opportunity, but he just didn't get all of it. Got his stick on it, but not a clean shot. And so far just been kind of that kind of night for St. Ignatius as they still have the goose egg up on the board. It's easier said than done, but you mentioned it, Rudy, they just can't get too frustrated.
I'm glad you said it because that's exactly what I was going to say. They're playing frustrated. Like I said before the second ended, they feel like they deserve more than what they've gotten, and they just haven't been able to put the puck in the back of the net. It's just as simple as that.
They just got to keep the play moving forward. Don't back down. Don't try to do too much either, because then you kind of run into situations where you're going out of the way to make a play and you're leaving yourself exposed defensively.
Well, right now it's a mental battle as they have a chance here.
Here's a nice steal by Steinloff. Walks in, shoots, and a save by Trapp. Centering pass. It comes out to the point. That's off the post. Dunley with a good look at the net, but he drew iron. Wolfpack stay on the attack. Dunley with a shot. Tipped. Rolls to the crease. Covered up by Charlie Trapp.
It really has been one of those nights for Ignatius where they have chances. There's the initial try, denied by Trapp, and then the centering feed rings off that left post on your screen. They're frustrated. It's a mental battle. They're trying to beat themselves right now, and they haven't been able to find any twine.
Tough hill to climb for the Wolfpack in this scenario, trailing by 2. The Ramblers have had leads going into the third period 7 times. They're 7-0. after that great chance. A nice stop by Laughlin. But this is the 8th time they've led after 2. They've won all the previous 7 contests. Pereno puts it in behind the goal. Taken back here by the Wolfpack. Doherty fights off a forechecker. And the Wolfpack able to move out of the zone.
I think one of the most impressive things about this Wolfpack team is that they haven't been burned on it yet because of their speed, but they have 3 guys deep all the time, and it can lead to odd man rushes, but they just come back. Their back checking has been fabulous, and they're not allowing Ignatius to get anything cooking in that neutral zone.
Here comes Walker. Sends it across for Jobert. He'll just dump it in. Rolls all the way to the near side. Puck is turned over. Merrill, but then a good recovery there was made by Ram. Looking across, he was trying to hit Bossert with the pass that was behind him. A giveaway. Here's Ram with a shot, and it's blocked. Bouncing puck in front. Still loose, and then finally covered up by Trapp, who holds for the whistle.
Hockey's a game of mistakes, and you've seen Loyola do that a couple times, and again, it's Ignatius not able to capitalize, but for Loyola, they're so strong when they have the lead. You said it earlier, undefeated through 2 periods when they're winning. This is one of those kind of gut check moments in the 3rd period where you kind of have to take a deep breath and remember, everything's okay. You're going to make mistakes. Just don't let them make you pay.
St. Ignatius trying to get something going here in the offensive zone. Jobert stepped in front of that pass and cleared it back to the neutral zone. And that's off the skate of Messina, taken here by Reef. To Nardella. And then Hollub put it up ahead, a race for the loose puck. It's going to roll all the way on goal where it is covered by Trapp. 11:58 to go here in the 3rd period. 2-0 Loyola goal. Goals by Sipe and Finnegan have them in front. Face off in the Ramblers zone. And it's won by the Wolfpack. Long shot is sticked and held by Trapp. Then they all gather in front. The Wolfpack aggressively were looking for a rebound. There wasn't one there to be had.
Tiernan Ryan puts his hands up and says, I just fell, guys. Don't jump on me. Don't hurt me now.
That's one thing I've noticed in this game. One of the little trends I've picked up on is anytime there's anyone near the net, the Loyola defense have been swarming the crease to protect their goaltender. That's a mark of a close, tight-knit bunch. Any little thing, they're getting right in front of their goaltender to help out. Another stuff attempt, but that was blocked away by Will Steele. Bain chips it in. Loose puck at the boards. Taken away by Tiernan Ryan. Over the line, it's Ryan. Finds his teammate. Cruising in there was Jeremy, but couldn't get a shot on goal.
Another good example of the back check playing a factor. They had numbers, but huge hit there.
Big collision. A sandwich play. DJ Long and one of his teammates combining to make a big collision near the Ignatius bench. Long wrister. Pad save by Trapp. Rebound is loose behind the net. They battle for the puck. It's dug free, put in front, and rolled to the side of the crease where it's covered up by Trapp. We just got bodies flying everywhere behind the Loyola cage. Good
play there by Trapp to squeeze up. I mean, his team desperately needed a change. they were just getting physically outmatched right there in their own zone, and Trapp kind of read the situation, knew his team needed a change, was able to squeeze, and Ignatius now starting to ramp up that physicality, maybe trying to wear out Loyola a little bit and force them to make mistakes.
Face-off win by the Wolfpack. A fluttering shot is gloved by Trapp. Will do it all over again.
Starting to think these two teams just don't like each other anymore. I mean, they are just a lot of extracurriculars after the whistle, a lot during the run of play.
Yeah, it's building. Getting a little sick of each other. Face-off win by the Pack. Dunley puts it deep for Haynes. Haynes is bumped off the puck. Sipes got it. Rolled it ahead to Lochnicki, but not out. Puck comes back to Sipe, who gets it as far as center. And the dump in by Dunley.
Right now, if you're Ignatius, yes, you want to play physical, but you also want to play somewhat disciplined as Loyola has a chance.
Here's Lochnicki with the puck. Dropped it back for Sipe. He shoots, tipped on goal, and it's stopped by Laughlin. Now Walker down to Perino with a shot, blockered away. Lochnicki was shaken up, but he gets back to his skates in time to play the puck. And now battling for it. He protects it along the boards, finally taken away by Doherty. But then his pass picked off. The puck pinballs around the Wolfpack zone before they clear it.
Lochnicki seems to be favoring his arm a little bit.
Steinlauf with a shot, and that one goes up high. Dunley couldn't keep it in, so the Pack have to regroup. Reef dumps it in.
Lochnicki clutching that right elbow of his as he gets to the bench. Was able to grind out the rest of his shift, but he's certainly laboring.
We'll keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, the play right in front of the Loyola bench. They get the puck back. It's DJ Long. Into the zone. Long finds Bain. Put it across, and Jobert couldn't get all of it. Cole Jobert behind the net to Bain. Off the post with the shot. Great chance there for Charlie Bain. And then a big hit. Tosses one of the St. Ignatius players into the boards. That was Bain with the body check after his goal post. Now a turnover, wraparound chance, and a save by Laughlin on Jobert, and he does not give a rebound. A couple of really good looks for Loyola, looking to extend their lead.
I hate to be overly critical of Ignatius this way, but they are so focused on making the extra hit that they're forgetting about their defensive assignments. I mean, you're seeing it on those last two replays. They're so focused on hitting and beating their opponent physically that they're forgetting they're down 2 with 9 minutes to go. It's one of those things where you have to kind of question if their head's kind of in the right place right now. Like you said, it's a battle within a battle. Mentally just showing signs of fatigue.
We got the puck now, but it quickly jumps away, taken back by Loyola. They battle for the puck in front of the boxes. Comes free to center. Gonzalez couldn't get it all the way down. Now Dunley dumped it into the zone, but he's short of center, so that's an icing against St. Ignatius. Quick thank you to our sponsors as you see them scroll across the screen, making the broadcast possible. We appreciate all the support all season long, the 7th year of the SHL Network doing live games. Happy to be a part of it. Happy to have you with us as Loyola leads it 2-0 with about 8 minutes to go here in the third. Wolfpack have it in their own zone. It's put up the boards. Ram fighting for the puck with Jobert. Now it comes free. Max Myers got a drag, shoots, and a glove save made by Trapp. And once again, the puck goes into the glove, and it's hung on without a rebound.
They're going to get a good look at the save here, but you got to give a little bit of credit to number 45, Maxwell Meyer, the way he's able to kind of change that angle, try to kind of put the puck there on his heel to try to change that angle and try to fool Trapp, through traffic, through the legs of his own defenseman, but he read it well.
Steinloff moving it down low, centering pass. Loyola did a good job of tying sticks up so nobody could get to that puck. They ice it after a good defensive play. How about this nugget from Sam Schwartz? Loyola has only allowed a goal in their last 8 third periods. So that is a great example of closing a game down and locking up victories.
Oh, this team knows how to play with the lead, and you can tell by the way they're kind of structured that right now they're playing on defense and kind of only trying to capitalize on counters. Smart coaching, but even better execution from the boys in maroon.
Here comes Bain with the puck. He's got a man across. Bain tried a shot, and it's blocked. Good sliding block there by Egan Ryan. Back the other way comes Charlie Reef. Trying to get around Steele. He'll button hook. Sends it across for Doherty. In down low for Ryan. Centered it. Steele knocked the pass away. Long to the puck. Looking for Bain. It's out of his reach. This will go for icing against Loyola. Is time starting to become more and more of a factor? We're down to 6:58 left in the third period, and St. Ignatius still looking for their first goal. See if they can cut this lead in half.
Yeah, it's desperation time right now for Ignatius. Right now, that 2-goal deficit is looking like 20. It's one of those where they're struggling to kind of get chances, but we'll see if they can respond.
Off the draw, the Wolfpack got the puck deep, but a good board battle to win the puck sends Loyola the other way. Messina chasing after this puck at the end boards. Stuffed it towards the side of the goal. It's still loose. Now it's dug out of there by Merrill, and a big save by Laughlin.
Laughlin again stepping up, giving his team a chance.
Centering pass is cut off there and carried ahead by Moynihan. Now Haynes chasing after the loose puck. Tried to backhand it to the middle, but it's blocked off. Chipped up the boards and out. Messina will chase it into the Ignatius zone. Taken back by the Wolfpack, but a steal. Here's Messina looking, put it across. Oh, and they couldn't connect on the one-timer.
Hit to the numbers.
Loose
Loyola
puck
wanted
at
a call.
center. Taken in by Chinlin. Long shot, pad save. Rebound is into the glove of Trapp.
Sorry to cut you off there. Loyola desperately wanting a call. Hit straight to the numbers. We saw it get called earlier. That time doesn't go to their advantage. You're looking at the Loyola chance. A very late hit right to the numbers. And then you look at the other chance that Ignatius had. It's Trapp kind of knocking it over to the corner. Rebound right to the glove. And we play on. 5:48 left in the final period.
Face off in the Loyola zone. They're tied up at the drop of the puck. Now in behind the Loyola goal. Steele played it up. Gets as far as the line, but not out. Here's a chance for Ryan. Had to settle the bouncing puck. Put towards the goal off the side of the net. Ryan trying to keep it in. Now Steinloff races after it. He's got it. Backhands it to the near corner. Stepping up is Reef. Reef angled off the puck, and Loyola gets it back to center. That one is dumped in by Ryan. Will Steele chips off the glass and out. So we get down to 5 minutes remaining in this one. Puck is dug out of there by Hollop. Hollop gains the zone, and they rule it offside. Tiernan Ryan tried to drag that back skate, but he was deemed offside on the play. Just ahead of the puck carrier.
A little too eager coming into the zone. You can see why. I mean, he extended the leg, but couldn't check up just enough, and it's an offside.
Draws just outside the Loyola zone. And And the Ramblers win the draw. Taken back by St. Ignatius. Dunley across for Meyer. His drag move is disrupted. Meyer floats a saucer pass over to Hollop, trying to center, and that's blocked off by LaRue as they were looking for Danny Heidkamp, but the pass never got to him.
Final 5 minutes left in this game. It's kind of playing into Loyola's hands a little bit, kind of playing their style where they feel most comfortable, and they're not giving them anything more than they really want to. They're controlling, and a lot of the shots are coming from the perimeter, and if they even get through, they're just getting swallowed up by trap.
Off the draw, they battle for the puck. It's won by the Wolfpack. Nelson able to body his man off of it. Gabal puts it off the glass and down. And this will be an icing whistle against the Ramblers. So we've seen a little bit of pressure here from St. Ignatius, but Loyola content to dump the puck down. So we get another look at our sponsors here for the SHL Network. Off the draw, the shot is blocked. Now another backhander, that's off the pad of Trapp. Comes all the way back out to the neutral zone. Dunley under pressure from Messina. Hutch Dunley has it again, put it up the boards. But taken away by the Ramblers. Merrill will just float it down. Handled by Laughlin. Puck is kept in deep by Loyola. It's Messina. Put it in front. Oh, and that's fired wide by Jobert. Another try goes off the side of the cage. Wolfpack move the other way. Haynes looking ahead for Chinland. Then around the boards. Pinching in was Ryan. Couldn't get control of the puck. Tommy Messina, he's checked. Doherty at the line. Floats it towards the goal. That's off a leg. Ryan had his pass blocked. And Loyola able to clear the zone. Merrill will dump it down as the Ramblers get a line change. Less than 3 minutes to go.
Station-to-station hockey for the Ramblers. They're putting the puck in deep, getting a change. Stopping a chance, getting a change.
Yeah, no reason to take any chances at this stage in the game. You got a 2-goal lead, and the clock is on your side. So it's all about playing good, solid hockey. And they're still getting some chances because when a team is trailing, they're going to press more, focus more on offensive pressure, and sometimes that's going to lead to opportunities for the defending team to take advantage and counter, as this long shot is frozen by Trapp. We saw that replay a moment ago, that play to Jobert. He just fired it up high after the Ramblers are able to capitalize on a turnover. Face-off win by the Wolfpack. Long wrister is steered aside. Taken back here by Charlie Reef. He shoots. That's off the pad of Trapp. Puck loose in behind the net. Sipe is knocked down, and Loyola able to clear it down. The net is empty here for St. Ignatius. It's an icing whistle against Loyola. 2:24 left here in the third period. 6 attackers on for St. Ignatius as they're looking to battle back in this game late. Face-off win by Ryan. Shot off the draw. Blocker saved by Trapp. Then a clear by Loyola. This is going to go for another icing. And we'll have another face-off in the Loyola gold zone.
We saw it on the previous whistle, but the save by Trapp, the way he was able to kind of seal his post. Give a little credit to Jimmy the Wiz for getting that angle.
A floating shot goes high up towards the net, and reaching up with the glove. Trapp will freeze it again. Now, Loyola not afraid of a defensive zone draw. They're just taking every whistle and just slowly bleeding the clock down. Another scrum off a draw. Comes free to Long. He'll clear it all the way down. This is going to be another icing.
You have to wonder how frustrating this has to be for Ignatius. The fact that, I mean, if you're Loyola, you'll take this. You'll prolong this game an extra 30 minutes if it has to, but if you just keep dumping it out and if you're just playing that kind of defense, what's the issue? But for Ignatius, this has to be kind of frustrating for them to not get anything going, especially all these draws in the O-zone.
Off the draw, Steinloff comes and wins the puck. His sharp angle shot is saved by Trapp. And one thing I've noticed a lot about Charlie Trapp's game, not a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, not a lot of rebounds, but you see what Steinloff was trying to do there. He kind of, because he is a smaller netminder, was trying to go above the head because a little bit of that corner was peeking through. That's kind of the pro and con of the RVH. You seal up the bottom, but the top is wide open.
Puck held in at the line by Doherty, put it in deep for Ryan, trying to center, bouncing puck, hacked away, a shot by Chinland is stopped. Trapp right on the doorstep makes the save. As this puck rolls back into the Ignatius zone, hurrying with it is Charlie Reef. Moves it ahead to Haynes, bounced off of his stick, but he keeps the play moving forward. Centering pass is cut off there by Steele, bounces back to the middle. Reef with the shot, skips on goal, and they score! A bouncing puck. It got by Trapp, and with 1:18 to go, the Wolfpack have cut the deficit to 1.
It was Austin Haynes. He gets his third of the season. That time it's just shots and shots and shots. You're going to get a better look at it here. They were just trying desperately to get something going. I mean, it could be Chinland or it could be Haynes, but they both celebrated. They don't really care. All that matters is they cut the lead in half, and with a minute, they've made it a game, and they'll take a timeout.
A timeout called here by St. Ignatius. All of a sudden, the door cracks open just a little bit here for the Wolfpack. And yeah, just to put a bow on that goal by the Wolfpack, I think Austin Haynes did indeed get that. No, they just announced it. Sounded like they gave it to Chinland. He made that play happen with the backhand shot, and then Haynes was there in front to ensure that it went in. But either way, a huge goal for the Wolfpack. As all of a sudden, it seems like it's got to take a little bit of pressure off of them. Now you're kind of playing with house money. You're going to throw everything you can at the Ramblers to get this game tied up.
Well, I think right now, if you're Ignatius, you want to start shooting pucks up high. You want to start shooting pucks down low. Right now, all you want to do is create rebounds and create chaos, because you know that when it comes to rebound control, Trapp is very, very strong. He's proven that he's really good in these tight games, playing under pressure. You just want to create more of it and create that uneasiness and somehow pounce on an equalizer.
1:18 to go here as we drop the puck. 2-1 the score. Loyola will send it all the way down. That's going to be icing. And what this does is this is going to allow the Wolfpack to get Ethan Laughlin off the ice. So if you're Loyola, that's not exactly your best play, is to ice it right off the draw, because now they've got to defend the 6-on-5 right off the hop. Battle off the draw, bouncing puck all over the left circle. Finally, it gets to Bain. He gets it as far as the neutral zone. Down to the final minute of play here in the third. 2-1 Loyola. They're trying to hang on and secure the victory.
Loyola does a really good job when they have the lead at really kind of clogging passing lanes, but also creating chaos of their own and trying to get it out. And they also still cover options. I mean, they're not giving Ignatius much to pass to. You see how much they clog the neutral zone. It's hard for players to burst through without doing that dump and chase. And there's an example. You just saw it now.
Bouncing puck. Ryan put it across. Oh, and unable to stick a fork in it was Haynes. Now it popped up high, and that was nearly a problem for Trapp. 25 seconds to go. Reef to Hollub. Now Steinloff, he has to dump it in. Time is winding down. It's shot up the boards, and it's going to get out. 10 seconds to go. See if we can get one last look from the Wolfpack as they shoot it deep. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. And the Loyola Ramblers have hung on to win this one 2-1. Loyola goal gets their 10th victory of the season. A bit of a nail-biter, Rudy. A 2-1 final score. As these teams now have played 2 games and have combined for 3 goals.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where defense and goaltending is I mean, I guess scoring is at a premium, but defensemen and netminders are really the the crown jewel of each of these matchups, and every time these two teams meet, it's always a treat, and tonight was no different.
Yeah, you see two teams that are very strong on the details, high effort defensively, high effort forechecking and backchecking, and just because it's a low-scoring game doesn't mean it hasn't been an interesting or an exciting game. We're going to send it down to the ice. Wes Anderson is standing by with Liam Finnegan. Down to you, Wes.
Thanks, guys. Will, you scored the game-winning goal. Take me through what was going on in your head when you tapped in that second one.
I mean, I just saw the puck come right on my stick. DJ Long made a great pass. I had no work to do.
Fair enough. That point puts you now in 6th place in SHL scoring. What's been your method or recipe this season?
Just get in front of the net, look for teammates, see what I can get.
There you go. Go enjoy it with your teammates.
All right, thank you.
Coach, just talk to Will Finnegan. He's at 6th in SHL scoring. Just tell us what he's meant to this team.
You know, last year he had a lot of close pucks just going just over the net, and I told him, keep working on your shot, lower it a little bit, get those reps, and they're going to start going in. And, I mean, he put the work in over the summer, and you can see the difference. I mean, he's starting to shoot the puck, and it's going in for him.
This Ignatius team has been the only team to beat you in the last 10 games in SHL play. What does it mean to get a little retribution tonight and get a victory?
Well, first off, they beat us for a good reason. They're a good team. I mean, credit to them. They work really hard. They didn't quit tonight. They really had us on our heels in the third. I didn't like the way we played in the third, but, you know, I told our boys before the game, it's easy motivation today because, you know, they took it to us in our barn, and we didn't like that. So I thought we had a good start, but just took our foot off the pedal in the third.
Thanks, Coach. Enjoy it with your team.
Yep, thank you.
Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Wes. You heard it from the victorious Loyola Ramblers. They get the job done for the 6th straight win. And they're now 10-1-1 on the season. And for St. Ignatius, you don't always like moral victories, but they played hard. They fought to the end. They just couldn't get it done.
Absolutely. I mean, it was one of those games where it could have gone either way, but the difference really was kind of the execution in the chances that they had. And Loyola, while they didn't have much, they were able to execute twice, and Ignatius only once. And sometimes that's how the game goes. And tonight, it just kind of fell in line for the Ramblers.
So the defensive battle goes the way of Loyola. Once again, the final score, the Ramblers 2 and the Wolfpack 1. Want to say thank you to our entire crew, Matt Freeman, our cameraman, Jimmy Olson, the producer. Of course, you just heard Wes Anderson with the Rinkside interviews. Rudy Hodgson providing the color. My name is Chris Dubiel. Thanking you once again for being with us here on the SHL Game of the Week. Final score, Loyola Gold 2, St. Ignatius 1. We'll see you next time on the SHL Network.